Good morning, everyone. It's November 16th. We got the morning market rundown. So, yesterday, we were looking at this month to date VWAP, Friday's VWAP, and we were looking to see some reclaim for that to become support. And then we are looking for some potential continuation into this 5-day moving average. And we could see here we rallied into the 5-day moving average. Here is our anticipated continuation. And we said if we get an extreme move, this 5-day moving average will start to curl and round up. So now, as we add this data and Thursday, Friday, we're going to continue to add this data. This data will drop off today, and Thursday and Friday, this data will drop off, and we'll be replacing this new data at 589. So when we tomorrow open up and close here, and tomorrow we open up at 575, we'll be replacing that data potentially, 15 points higher. So that's going to help that 5-day moving average start to curl. So what we were talking about here, we'll go on an intermediate time frame, was that month to date VWAP to become support here. So we would have preferred the pullback into the 2-day VWAP, but we didn't get it, right? We just had the strength. So we see the VWAP touch here as we break the month to date VWAP, Friday's VWAP right here. So as acting as support, we break the VWAP for the day, and that becomes resistance, and that gives us Monday and Tuesday. So we could see held the VWAP Monday, failed, gapped above it, and we ran yesterday. Here's our 5-day moving average, started to find some resistance, broke through, reclaimed. And this was the gap up from the daily time frame at this barcode range of Thursday the 19th. So you could see even here, this was started to act as support at the 574.68. So that brings us up here to the pre-market currently, and we could see that we're rallying above the volume weighted average price from the high right here on Friday the 18th of October. So, and this is where we said where we were looking for the potential play to play out anyways, and with the stops potentially like this. So we could put the stop at the low a day 2 cents under. So that was the trade I took on the SPY, and I didn't hold it. I used that as a day trade because this was, it could be news or it could just be following the primary trend, which is up. So let's get into what we're looking for today. So we have this resistance and this double bottom, and then this pivot, this lower high, higher low got confirmed as we break this level here in the aftermarket last night. So we're going to put a VWAP here, and I'm going to put a VWAP at the recent swing when we broke this high and confirmed the higher low here at 576. So that's 576 here, which actually is that previous VWAP. So that's one key level I'm looking at is 576. An additional level I'll be looking at is this 577 level. Okay. And then we may that may be some time, or maybe we just keep going. So and the 585 will be a key level as well. So perhaps maybe we get some profit taking down into this 585 area and could start to get some consolidation and build some momentum for some further upside. So that's what I'll be looking at on the SPY. Don't really want to chase it. Gotta let this digest. I'd prefer for this to maybe pull back to this 585, let the daily VWAP start to catch up, maybe do a quick day trade into the daily VWAP, look for something like that to get going and start to see this VWAP become support. So this ideally, this wouldn't be falling this fast. This would be a little bit smoother, and then it'll start to fall out. And then here's our bounce play, kind of into that as it pulls back in, rallies up and bounce play, starts to turn the tide, and could get back and push into 600. Again, this could just maybe break this pre-market high, and bull market, we just keep going. So that's the key levels for the SPY and potential price action. Let's go into the QQQ. So start off with this 30-minute time frame, take the aftermarket data, pre-market data off, So we were looking for a rally into this 5-day moving average. Same thing we got yesterday, and the reclaim of this month-to-date VWAP that rallied into the 5-day. Yesterday's daily R2 and the 5-day moving average. So we're potentially looking to see a pullback into here. We got the gap up and the strength into almost a new all-time high on the NASDAQ. So let's get over in here, dive into some key levels now. And this was the same thing yesterday here. You could see here was we broke the month-to-date VWAP, reclaimed that gap up VWAP we were talking about on Wednesday, the 18th of September, right here. That's this blue VWAP we reclaimed that acted as resistance, reclaimed, and pushed up into a new high. So key levels for the Qs, be monitoring. Do a little handoff VWAP. Same thing here. That pivot low got confirmed when we gapped up. This pivot low got confirmed when we broke this high on the gap up as well. So potential levels we're looking for is this 498 area, the pre-market low. Maybe we flush out a little bit deeper to 496, or just kind of move sideways and let this VWAP catch up. So, and monitoring the break of that pre-market high of 501. So same thing here, bird situation. We're just to kind of see a little bit more, shake some of these longs that chase out, and then start to get back. And there's a lot of jibber jab there, but this is the preferred situation to kind of let some stuff now settle down. But maybe we just get some continuation or some quick profit taking, and then let this VWAP start to catch up in the gap. So that could be a potential price action scenario that we look for, is this flush to that pre-market low of 498.23. Look for this VWAP handoff from the bounce off off yesterday's VWAP and that previous pivot low. So we'll do this in a bigger time frame to kind of smooth it out, and we could see we had and even if we put a VWAP at the high of the day, that broke, we reclaimed here, and then that's when it started to act as support and go. So this could have been a participation trade right here with a stop under here or under here, depending on your risk appetite. So we'll see what we get for today. Hopefully this was helpful. If you like this, please like and subscribe.